All right. What's up, everybody? I'm just out and about right now, running to a few places, getting a few things, and looking for got a new update on some things uh, I want to share with you, and something that I got. Let's see. So I recently just did an upgrade with. Oh, I just got the camera facing this way, just so it's a little bit more interesting than having it on me when I'm driving. So, like I was saying, just as a little update, uh, my newest up upgrade I did for a tank was my flower horn tank. I upgraded it from the 65 gallon that it was in for a while, and it's a pretty big flower horn, and upgraded it to a 110. It's by itself. I know that sounds pretty nuts, but it's not. It's the 110. It's a tall, okay, and it's got the same dimensions as a 150, except it's about 2/3 the size of a 150. All right, it's the depth, the height. Like if you look at a 150, it's got the Scotty. No, what's up? Um, it's if you look at a 150 dimensions, it's like if you look on top, it's got the three sections for like the lids. So that's the way I'm seeing it. It's got two of those three, so it's that big for one flower horn. Spoiling the crap out of this flower horn, but you know what? I'm not really, because the way I see it, it needs the space. It's a big fish. It's almost like from head to tail. It's almost a foot. Okay, Jimmy P, what's up, man? How you doing? Um, so I finally the place I bought it at. I'm not going to say the name. They didn't have a lid because I didn't buy it as a set. I bought it. And I asked if I could. It was supposed to be sold as with the stand, but I had the stand already, and I wasn't going to buy the stand for it. Okay, because it fits a 90. 110 is just taller. All right, and it didn't have a lid, so I went to this place I usually go to, and the employees were great. You know, they helped me out. They were able to get me it, but they couldn't get a price on it. If for some reason it didn't have a price tag on it, and there was two of them, two lids, and I was like, and so these, I'm holding up the line, and there's this like guy behind me. It's like, he's like holding up the line, huh? Here you go, guy. It's like holding up the line, huh? And I was like, yeah, that wasn't my intention. I didn't come here just to hold up a line. People being rude. So I just told him, you know what, never mind about the lid. If it's, I'll just check back later. But anyway, after that, and I can't tell you enough, there's this other store, Aquariums Unlimited. I can't tell you enough how much I love this store, okay? And I know, John Lisa will say the same thing. And I go to this store regularly, and it's starting to become more of my only main one that I go to nowadays. Because for one, the prices are more reasonable. They're cheaper there. And I'm not just trying to advertise for the place, but hell, maybe I am. I mean, they're that good. It's clean. The service is nice. The other place is good too. The service is good. Okay, but this place is just I like a nice clean fish store. Okay, the tanks are clean, and it's just I like walking around there and just looking at stuff too. Right. So I went in there. I wasn't really like I should get more credit for having this specific type of lid, because the 110 is not your everyday type of tank that people buy. Okay, so uh they've had it, and I didn't know Marineland's lids are. There's another brand that they used to be called something else, and it's where's it at here? Uh, Perfecto Manufacturing. That's the name of the place before. I guess they were Marineland. If I'm correct, I could be wrong, but that lid fits that tank. And if you, just for future reference for you guys, if you buy an Aqueon tank, okay, or if you buy a Marineland tank and you have an Aqueon lid for that size, like say you have like a 75 gallon Marineland tank, and you had, well, let's just say for mine, it's a 110, right? Marineland. And if a 90 Marineland fits a 110, okay, it's just taller. But Aqueon will not fit it. It's the plastic, it's the black plastic frame around the top of it that's different, okay? Because the stand, you could fit a 90 stand, fits a 90 whatever, no matter what brand, if it's that same footprint, okay? So I had the stand, and so I got the lid, and I'm very happy with it. I mean, I just left Aquariums Unlimited, okay? And there's actually some cards there. If you guys ever come here, like if you happen to be in Virginia Beach, all right, you got to go to Aquariums Unlimited. It's a cool store. It's not gigantic, but it's a good experience just to look at the fresh, brackish, and saltwater. And they're adding a reptile area in the back. He bought out the back part of the store, and he expanded it. I didn't know that building goes back that far, but they're not open yet. I went back, kind of back there, and they have it curtained off. And I so wanted to open it up, but I don't want to spoil it. They're supposed to open. They're shooting for next month at some point. I'm not a reptile. I don't buy reptiles, but it'd just be cool to look at it, to go. Who knows? Maybe one day I could. I don't know. But I think it would be good, you know. So right now I just have to go to for the wife. I got it. Well, for both of us, really. I got to go buy a couple little items from the produce. He's gonna make some pico de gallo, some homemade pico de gallo salsa. It's basically sauce, but it's really good. Maybe with some pineapple flavor in it, because she's making some. Gonna have some chicken street tacos with some pico de gallo, and she made some already, but we're gonna make some more fresh stuff, and we're going to, because tonight we have, Sunday nights we usually have our practice with our group, our band practice, and because we have our show on the 20th of May, local here, which is over at a place called, oh my God, what's it called? I've never been there before. Warriors Tap House, and never been to this place, so I don't even know what it looks like inside. I haven't looked it up. But we're supposed to play there on, I think it's a Saturday. It's the 20th of Saturday? I believe it is. I could be wrong, but I think it's a Saturday. Or is it? I don't know. So it's from 7 to 10. We're not playing that whole time. There's other groups playing too, but we're just going to play our set that we've been practicing, and it's going to be fun. And also, Jimmy, if you're still on here, I do need to show the 150, okay, tank. I have it on previous videos, but an updated version of it. I'll show that, and I'll show the reason why I bought the 110 for the flower horn. It's in the same room with the 150 down in our family room. It's the 150. There's a fireplace and TV above it. Never even used the fireplace before the 7 years we lived here. Never even opened it up or anything. So, and on the right side of it, I bought the flower horn was in the 65, but I bought the 110. I could have got a 120 and went out more, but I wanted to keep the 150 flush, protruding out from the wall with that tank, so it just looks more of a symmetrical kind of thing, if you know what I mean, right? So, okay, so, yep, 150. So that's my game plan there. Is to do that, and like I said, finally got the lid. Scuba Steve, what's going on? Glad you could stop by. Just so right now, I just got to stop by the store. I'm gonna, I'll probably just keep it on. Screw it, right? And I'm just going to Food Lion just to go to the produce, because I know they got some of the things, certain specific items I buy. They also have they got a Kroger and a Harris Teeter out here. I heard they're building a Publix. If you guys know what Publix is, they're building one here in Virginia Beach, I think by next year. And I knew one day it would happen. That's more of a southeast kind of grocery store. I grew up at Publix in Florida, and it's a nice store. They're probably having one up here. So eventually, soon, next year or so. And so the other stores will have some competition. Now, Jimmy, I know what stores y'all got out there. Like I know a few of them. I know you got Rouse. First time I ever went to one of those was about 5 years ago. Went to one out there, and I don't know what other stores y'all